Okay, so yesterday I was talking about the law of awareness, being aware that you have a life. You have to make something out of it. You have to know what you would like to do. You have to know the WH words: who, what, where, when, and how. Today, we're going to be talking about the law of the mirror. You must see value in yourself to add value to yourself. Let's just talk about that statement right there. You must see the value in yourself. Many people doubt themselves. They don't know that they are very, very good. Let's say Cristiano Ronaldo. If he didn't discover the talent in himself, that means he wouldn't be training every day to become a great soccer player like he is now. You must see the value in yourself. This is why I keep telling you, take these tests, personality tests. You have to be aware of what you're good at, so you can further improve that area or that aspect of life that you're very good at. John Maxwell often asks people, what keeps people from being successful? He said he believes that all people have the seeds of success within them. All they need to do is to cultivate those seeds, water them, feed them, and they will begin to grow. And this is what I'm talking about. If you want to be a great person, let's link this to plants. If you want to have a good, strong plant that will be very tasty for others, let's say if you're growing corn, then you're gonna have to cultivate that corn, take care of it, nurture it, even shield it, put it in the greenhouse or whatever you have to do to protect it from bad things, aka bad animals, bugs, and stuff like that. These bugs are the type of challenges that you get, the type of people that are distracting yourself in your life. You have to stay away from those type of distracting things, and then stay with the better things. Because this is important to know that if you want to be a great person in life, you have to cultivate your advantages. You have to protect them in order for you to succeed. So, there's many questions in life. Let's say you walk up to me right now, you say, why am I not successful? Why do I always fail? One of the main reasons is low self-esteem. You don't see the good in you. You only recognize the bad things. Let's say, and you don't even realize this. You're just thinking in your head about what you've done bad. I know that many people want to improve by thinking of what they've done bad. That's the good part of it. But the bad part of it is dragging it across your life. Dragging that small moment that's already passed across your life. It creates stress, anxiety, things you would not want in your life. So it's better to just stay calm and move on past it. It's also important to have high self-esteem. Be confident in yourself, because many people see in life that when something happens and it's bad, then they failed. They're a failure. They can't do anything else because they have failed. They're not good enough. And then there's this little woman called Janetta Maxwell. She was born to a single mother who did not want her, told her so. Her sister Sonia, who was older than her older sister, along with her cousin, spent 5 or 6 years of their lives being raised by their grandmother in Birmingham, Alabama. This is an annoying part of life. When your parents decline you, they don't accept you as a person, and this is bad. You wouldn't want to be that type of person that's known for hating people. You want to be known for that type of person that if someone's in trouble or if someone's feeling bad, they walk to you, they talk to you, and they'll feel better once they finish talking to you or something like that. So, as I was saying, she says that by the time she was 5 years old, she had already started to believe that she was not only inferior, but also a child abandoned by her own mom. As a child, she had no place, no voice, and no worth at all. That means she's saying that she was worthless. This is one of the worst parts of life, the downfall. I call it the downfall. This is the failure freeway, where you think badly about yourself. There's parts when others say bad things about yourself, but when it comes to a point where you start saying bad things about yourself, it is very bad. You see, when I'm talking about the law of the mirror, I'm talking about you and you only. I'm not talking about someone else. I'm not talking about your brother, your sister, your dad, your mom, grandma, or cousin. I'm talking about you and you only. Because the most important thing in the world is you. Said by Napoleon Hill and many other great people, great authors. The most important person is you. Let's say, if I'm an angry old grumpy man that wakes up in the morning hoping he can get another 5 minutes of sleep, drinking a ton of coffee, adding 4 spoons of sugar or whatever, and then I get called up to be, let's say, a person that has he works in a he works in a special ed school. How do you think you could cope with little kids when you can't even cope with yourself? This is why you have to add value to yourself first before adding value to others. You have to be the best version of yourself before making the best version of others. That's very important. So stop trying to work on making someone else better. Make yourself the best first before helping them. Then people come up to your level. You see, life is not a challenge. This is the thing that annoys me a lot, when people start comparing themselves to each other. When you start comparing, it means that you're not trying to achieve any particular place in life except getting higher than that particular person. Let's say you're doing a maths test. The highest is 100%, the lowest is 0%. The person gets 20%. You say, "Ha! I got higher than you. I got 22%." That is nowhere close to 100%. That's a lot under average. You see, you should aim high. Don't worry about the people around you. Because the people around you won't change you. You can only change you. They can give you advice, but they won't change you. Anyways, back to Janetta McSwain. She says everybody in her family had been in jail, were bad on drugs, and they didn't finish high school. So she thought that, what was she going to live for? What was she going to amount to? Nothing. And what did she accomplish? Nothing. This is the part of her life where she wasn't at her best. She was just doubting herself because she was looking at her family and seeing that, oh, my family isn't good enough, so I should just follow their path and not be good enough. Now, this part of her life is when she was looking into the mirror. On her 13th birthday, she woke up and realized that she had absolutely nothing to celebrate. No money, no full-time job, no house, no husband, no clue. Not even a will to do better. And at last, she found out it was time to make a change. Now, I love when this happens. I love hearing people say, "I'm going to change," because it's amazing. But what I don't like is when I hear people say, "I'm going to change," and they end up not changing. They actually end up becoming worse. So, Janetta McSwain decided to change. She wasn't happy with her life. She wasn't happy with the way she looked, the way she was, the way she acted, the way she was. So she realized that if she continued to go into the same direction, that means her 2 sons would also be going in the same direction. So the process started with her working to get her GED. She took a 12-week course to prepare and then took the test, and she needed a score of 45 to pass. She received a 44.5, but she was determined to make something of herself. So she scheduled a retake on her first opportunity. When she passed, she was excited to be chosen to speak at the graduation ceremony. No one from her family bothered to attend. This is because the people, you see, Janetta McSwain wasn't a bragger that says, oh, I'm good at this. Because you see, her family wasn't the best family you could have. So let's just say, I'm Janetta McSwain, and let's say I have a bad parents or bad ancestors. Then I come and tell them that, guys, I have a football match tomorrow. It's the final of this big championship. If they're bad people, then they'd obviously do bad things. They wouldn't care who it is, and this is just how life goes, sadly. So telling them will create problems because they would find ways to make you worse instead of making you better, making you stronger. They'd find ways to make you worse. Janetta Maxwell got more famous. She became better only because she had the will to change. She says that I get a chance to be anyone I want to be. This you only get a chance to be anyone you want to be when you complete the basics in life. Having a good attitude, being a nice person, those basic things that you need in life to further improve many things in your life. Because let's say if I'm a soccer player, I wouldn't just dwell on one thing, being let's say fast at running. I would dwell on things like fast thinking, because fast thinking also applies to many other sports. It also applies to some life skills, real estate, things like that. So I can further dwell on those. You see, you should just take some time to think. Even just note down pen on paper, because I see that most of the world don't note down what they're gonna do, and this leads to procrastination. Procrastination is the aspect when people say something that they're going to do and they don't do it. Now, the power of self-esteem. Janetta Maxwell's story is a powerful example of what can happen in a person's life when he or her recognizes that her value and her values begin to add value to herself. She recognizes her values, and now she wants to be better. Now, let's sit here together and think. What do you want to be better at? Why do you want to be better at it? And how will you be better at it? Answer those 3 questions for me, and then focus now on completing the questions. I don't want you to complete each question each day. I want you to complete them slowly, carefully, and surely. Because I know that if you rush through life, it's happened to me before. I was told that I could succeed if I do this, so then I rushed into it straight away. I started doing it for hours and hours every day, and I fell off. I realized that I need time management. I'll be talking about time management another day, but it's important to have time management, to manage your time. What matters is the cycle of value starts. Now let's talk about self-esteem. Self-esteem is the single most significant key to a person's behavior. You see, the law of the mirror mainly about self-esteem, how you see yourself. Let's walk up to a mirror right now, or get your phone, go on camera. Make the phone face you, you'll see you. Who is this person? Where is this person? Why is this person here? And how is this person here? Then think, who does this person want to be? Why does this person want to be him? How will this person want to be him? Just do that for me. Even just now or later, you'll realize that you may have many answers. Many answers. Because I've done it myself. I have many answers. But just dwell on one particular one that would help you in life and typically help others. Because you know that God created us He wanted us to be the witnesses in the world. He wanted us to be great. So we have to fulfill that. Low self-esteem puts a ceiling on our potential. It's just barriers, your potentials, your purposes. When you have low self-esteem, you don't even like yourself. How do you expect to succeed? You have to love yourself. Not just like yourself, love yourself. And also, I forgot to say, people are never able to outperform their self-image. The self-image is the best version of you, and you can't be better than the best version of you. You can either be the best version of you or lower, and most people are typically lower because they don't care. They're not aware of the importance. They They don't care about the importance of it. The value we place on ourselves is usually the value we place on others. Let's say if I hate myself, then I'm gonna hate everyone else around me. I can't hate myself and love Ronaldo or something like that. It's not how life works. Let's say if I treat myself like a king, I make a nice breakfast for myself, bread toasted with butter and jam. Then I have my hot chocolate milk. And then my little brother comes up to me and says, "Yo, can you make my breakfast?" I say, I'll make your breakfast. And then since I've already done something so well and great for myself, I feel maybe my little brother needs some of this too, so I'll make that for him. You see, the way you treat others, it's gonna cycle a whole path of life and come right back to you. If you spit in the air, it's gonna come right back down to you. It doesn't matter how much time, it's gonna come right back to you. I have not seen any man or woman, girl or boy that has done something good or bad and it has not come back to her. It's important. It's very important. There's also steps to build your self-image. There's a few steps to build your self-image. So these steps are very important. They're around, let's just say 10 steps to build your self-image. Number 1, guard your self-talk. Whether you know it or not, you have a running conversation with yourself all the time. Let's sit here. 5 seconds. I bet you most of you guys were counting those seconds. Some of you guys were thinking, looking around your house or looking around wherever you are, but I know that you were thinking of something. I've never seen someone that sits down, closing his eyes and not thinking of something. You think of something every time. When you're sleeping, you're dreaming. When you're walking a day to day, you see something and you think about it. You have to guard your self-talk. And this is why, if there's something important that happens in your house, everyone doesn't have to know what happened. You have to guard your self-talk, because by the time you're 17 years old, you've heard, "No, you can't," at an average of 50,000 times, and you've heard, "Yes, you can," at an average of about, let's say, 5,000 times. So that's 13 no's for every yes, and that makes a powerful belief of what I can. This is a survey. Not Ronaldo. John C. Maxwell did. He said for every one yes, there's 13 no's, and this increases the chance of someone saying, "I can't do this," or declining at something. So you have to think before you say something. Number 2, stop comparing yourself to others. I've talked about this again and I will say it one more time. Comparing yourself to others is not good. You have to aim for your goals, not for their goals. Because when you're blind, you're standing in the middle. You're right in the middle. You're on average. You're chasing someone. It's like you're running after someone. It's like a dog after a cat or a cat after a mouse. You're running after someone that he probably doesn't even know you. You probably see him with nice clothes and you go to the store and say, "I'm gonna buy better clothes than him." It's useless. It's pointless. Comparing yourself to others is really just a needless distraction. The only person you should compare yourself to isn't your past self. It's the future self, the best version of you. Number 3, move beyond your limiting beliefs. We were talking about limiting beliefs in school. Limiting and empowering beliefs. Limiting beliefs is when you have a belief in your mind that "I can't do this," or "I'm very bad at this," or "I'm too shy," or "I'm not brave." Something that's bad about yourself. It's limiting beliefs. When a man has put a limit on what he will do, he has put a limit on what he can do. That's very important. I'll say that one more time. When a man has put a limit on what he will do, he has put a limit on what he can do. By Charles Schwab. That's what he said. When you put a limit on yourself, you limit every other thing that you are going to do in the next 5 hours or days or something. Number 4, Add value to others. It is important to know that you're not the only one in the world. Everyone in the world that is born for a purpose. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. There's always a why for every person that is born. There's always a why. You have to understand it. So you have to add value to others and help them. You have to help them because some people need help. They need help. You don't understand because people can't open their mouths to say something. They need help. They need help. So I just want you to make a small gesture and help those people, even if you don't know them. Just help them because it's good. It's good to be good. It's good to be good. Because you know that it's hard to feel bad about yourself when you're doing something good for someone else. Let's say if I've lost the match 5-0, and then my brother comes saying, I've won 5-0. There are two types of people that would act. One person, which is the bad attitude, would start regretting, reminiscing on the bad things he did in the match and saying, you're just bragging. And another person would just say, oh, well done, that's nice. How did you win? You want to learn how to improve. Number 5, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing. Many people prefer fame over what comes first. Fame over first, I call it. Fame over first. It's when you put what others do most in front of what you should do. When you put your wants in front of your needs. When you put your comfort zone in front of the priorities. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Number 6, practice a small discipline daily in a specific area of your life. If you play sports, a small discipline could just be maybe getting a ball and doing 5 kick-ups if you play soccer, or sprinting 5 times from here to there, or sprinting up the stairs if you're an athlete, or if you do gymnastics, then do 5 cartwheels in the space of 10 seconds and stuff. Just keep that discipline. Discipline is when you do something consecutively over a period of time for your life without stopping. Because when you stop, it's not called discipline anymore. Number 7, celebrate small victories. Now, this is a very important thing. When I achieve something, I wouldn't just brush it off and go. This is not something where you leave off. You don't dwell on it for the rest of your life, bragging about how you won this championship. But there's no point on winning a championship and then saying, yes, I won, and then you go on. You have to praise yourself because you are the best. I want you to know that you are the best. So you have to make yourself feel like the best. Number 8, embrace a positive vision for your life. For your life is based on what you value. You should have a positive vision. If I love reading, then I could be an author. I could write books. Or I can be an impressive reader. I can be a teacher. If you have a positive vision for your life and you take action to fulfill that vision, then you will more readily recognize that your life matters. Number 9, practice the one-word strategy. If you could pick only one word to describe yourself, what would it be? This question is asked to many people and answered by not many people answer this question. Not even I can answer this question because many people would say 2 words or sneak in another word. Use one word for yourself. Don't do blindly. Think about it for the rest of the day, even for the night. Think about it. What's one word that could describe you? When you do these type of tests, personality tests, intelligence tests, it will help you further understand. Let me give a better question than this. Let's say, what are you best at doing? You can answer that first before moving on to bigger and harder questions. And lastly, we'll finish off with number 10. Take responsibility for your life. And this is one of the most important things in the law of the mirror. For your life, you have to take responsibility, because without taking responsibility, the life bandits would come. These are the people that I call the life bandits, the people that have no meaning to their life except making other people's life miserable. And no one's there to stop them. No one is there to stop them. Don't focus on stopping them. Focus on protecting your own life and respecting it. And you have to take responsibility. You can't take life as a game because it's not a game. We tend to get into life. We tend to get in life where wait, let me say this properly. We tend to get in life what we are willing to tolerate, and if we allow others to disrespect us, when we get then we will get disrespected. If we allow people to be bad, then they would be bad at us, and they would see that, oh, this guy wouldn't defend himself, we'll keep being bad at him. I will thank you guys for listening to me. 25 minutes, that's a lot. Thank you guys for listening to me, and I'll catch you guys later.